Hey babes, it's Sav and welcome back to SavsReality. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. It is still makeup related, but today I'm going to do like a full face of new makeup, just makeup that I haven't tried before. So it might not necessarily be new to the market, but it is new to me. So just some of the things that we're going to be using is the Pretty Vulgar setting powder that we got in BoxyCharm, these palettes, this palette, this lipstick, the Anastasia stick foundation, some brushes, and some mascara. So yeah, we have all kinds of stuff, and I do have my makeup bag with me just for whatever I didn't have that was new, and for any brushes I didn't get that were new. So yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right into that. So for Christmas, Cody got me this Anastasia stick foundation in the shade beige. He got it on sale too. He got it at TJ Maxx for $9.99, and I haven't used a stick foundation in ages, like literally in years. And so this is what the packaging looks like. I'm not 100% sure how the shade is gonna go for me. I did swatch it, but I haven't used it before. Seems a little dark, but we'll just have to see how that goes. I did look at some reviews on this, and I saw that the best thing to use is a brush. And right now the only foundation brush I have is the Bare Minerals one that we got in BoxyCharm a long time ago, and I love that brush. I don't think it's good for anything except really liquid foundation, and I might be wrong on that, but that's just a personal preference. So the other thing that's new that I'll be using is this Morphe M439 foundation brush. I just went and picked this up at Ulta. It was $15, and we're gonna see how this goes. I was stuck in between what foundation brush I wanted to get because I kind of needed one anyways. Oh my goodness, that is so dark. Okay, bear with me. But I was looking between this one at e.l.f. that was kind of like it had a big handle, like a thick handle, not like a long handle, like a really short one. And it was really cute, but I wasn't sure about how how it would really work. And then I saw one at Real Techniques. I'm just piling this on here. I saw one at Real Techniques, and right now at Ulta, it's buy one, get one free, which is why I have two of the brushes that I do. But I was about to get it, and I looked up the reviews, and they just were not good. And so I was like, okay. So I didn't get that one. So I grabbed this, and this foundation is buildable. Thank goodness, because this is not blending it well. Do y'all see that? I don't have my mirror out right now. I'm just using this viewfinder, as I'm like butchering this one to my face. Do y'all see how that's like not blending well? Like you can see the product on the brush, so I'm kind of confused why this isn't blending well. I did look at the difference between this and then the Hourglass foundation, the one that's like triangular that people were raving about. And this is one that I ended up getting, obviously, because of Christmas. We already talked about that. But the Hourglass one definitely has way better reviews, and one thing I did see about this was that it was hard to blend. So part of me is like, okay, well, is it this or is it this? This had pretty good reviews. I'm not 100%. I obviously didn't go read every single review. I read like the first few, and they were, like 90% 4 to 5 star reviews, and I was like, okay. Whereas the Real Techniques was like, there was barely any 5-star reviews. It was mainly 2 and 3, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not about to waste my money on that because it was like a $3 difference, And Morphe qualifies for the $3.50 off of $15, and it was $15. So I was like, well, okay. And I used a $25 gift card, like e-gift card that I had gotten for Christmas in a gift exchange. And I used my $6 credit that I've built up. And I used the $3.50 off of $15. And so before all those discounts, it was above $60. And after adding everything, guys, it doesn't even look like it's on my chin. Whatever. I'll just put on some more. After adding all the discounts and everything, it was like $25. Like barely. I'm going to put that all right there because I'm about to need some better lighting, okay? Like this is... Also, I've already used so much of this. Like, hold on, that's how much there is. but when you first opened it and it was all the way rolled down, it went to the top. You see how much I've used just in this one application? I don't know how I feel about it. I need to check and see what it originally retails for. I want to say it's like in the 30s, you know? And then I got it at TJ Maxx for $10, so I guess I can't really be super mad because I'll get enough uses out of it to justify spending $10 on it. But other than that, I don't really know how I feel about it. This brush, on the other hand, I do like it. It's really soft. I'm just wondering, I'm gonna have to try this with another foundation I like. Y'all all know that the Clinique 2-in-1 foundation and concealer is my favorite. It just looks really good on my skin, and I'm currently out of it. So right now the only two foundations that I have, which usually I only have the Clinique one, is this Anastasia one, and then one from Stila, whatever, from them that Cody also got me for Christmas. I want to say it was like $13, and that one I like, but I don't think I would go buy it again unless it was like on sale, because it's super thin. I do have to put like 2 layers on it. Definitely not full coverage, you know. I think this one's supposed to be medium coverage, and then it's buildable to get it where you want it. So I'm a lot happier with how it looks right now. Again, I don't have a mirror. I'm probably about to set one up because I feel like this is a lot of blending. Usually my foundation does not take me this long, but so that's where we're at with that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna put up a lit mirror over here and see what I'm thinking, and then we'll either reapply or we'll move on. Okay, so after grabbing this mirror and having it in my lap and putting on my glasses and looking at it, this foundation, I don't think I like it that much. Like, I'm gonna use it because I'm not about to be wasteful. But even with how much I blended it out, it was still kind of streaky. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and have to like move on from that and just carry on. I don't think it looks necessarily bad. I know I need to get my eyebrows waxed. I'm just cheap, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and move on. I did not get like a tinted powder or anything, so I am just gonna grab my Ulta Mineral Powder Foundation. It's in Dark 01. I'm not dark, I know that. But my foundation that I usually use, I just get it lighter. And then that way in the summer, I can just darken it with a powder. And then during the winter, it matches, you know. So I'm about to be just a little bit dark today. I'm also going to go in with this Kabuki brush from Icing. I definitely got this years ago, but it's a really good Kabuki brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and try and let this even that out, you know. Like, look how dark that powder is. Yeah, we're about to. So if y'all have used this foundation, like, what do y'all think of it? I'm definitely not somebody who likes thin foundations. I would prefer for it to be like thick, you know, and full coverage. So, because if you get a good moisturizer, which I grabbed a moisturizer at Ulta today, I'm not testing it out in this video. It's very small. It's more of a face lotion than it technically is a moisturizer. But it's completely coconut. It's from the cheap end. I didn't even go to like the fancy end of Ulta today. Like, no, like, I don't have time for that. So that's why my total was so cheap in comparison to what it should have been, because I stayed on the cheap side of Ulta. But anyway, so now I'm going to go in with this Saharian Blush Volume 2 palette from Juvia's Place. Since I do have 3 blush highlight contour palettes, I'm going to pull one from each. So this is the only one that really kind of had a contour shade. This is not the shade of contour that I would use, but it's what we're using today. And I'm just going to go in with this Crown brush that I got in FabFitFun. I like the brush. I just feel like this is kind of cheap because this is already like wiping off, and I've barely had it for like maybe 2 months. Whenever I uploaded that video is how long I've had it. So I'm gonna go in with some of this. You can see that I picked it up. It's kind of light, and I'm just gonna kind of be messy about it. So I'm just gonna put it in right over here. And then I know that that's messy, obviously, but it will be blended out. So, like, don't judge me. I know I look like a clown. So I'm just going to go up here. Oh my goodness, wow. So, that's way more pigmented on my forehead, I feel like. Was not prepared for that. So I'm just going to kind of keep rubbing with the side of the brush, try and get that blended out a little bit. Dab some more, but not as much as I just did. And do the same thing on the other side. Also, I guess it's pretty fair to say, but just to clarify, I did not have on any makeup today other than what I'm putting on right now. And I'm about to have to go out right after this video. So if this looks bad, we're going barefaced or we're going looking like a clown. One of the two, like, you know? But anyway, so this is what that palette is. I was with Cody when he got this for me for Christmas. He knows I like makeup, but he has not learned, or he is still learning what kinds of makeup I like. And I was just going through this huge, like, blush phase. Like, I just love blush, okay? And so the main reason I got this palette was actually because of this B shade. I'll go and swatch it for you. It's what it looks like on the finger, and when you swatch it, like, that's just such my color, okay? And then I'll go and swatch this highlight for you, too. And then we'll just put that right there. Like, look how pretty those are together. Ah, I love it. I almost wish that I could just use this whole palette. We're going to go ahead and move on to blush. And for blush, we are using this Morphe 8C. I was also with him when he got this for me for Christmas. This is what it looks like. See, okay, so this one does have a contour shade, but it's glittery. I'm not a glittery one. I guess I could be. I just specifically was not feeling it today. So, now what I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this one. It's shade It Girl, just because it kind of matches my sweater a little bit. Typically, I would probably go in with Drama or Queen. I love those two, but they don't really match my vibe today. So, I actually did get a new brush for this. Let me move everything to the side. I picked up this one from Real Techniques. The only reason I got this one was because I wanted this one. This one had really good reviews. So, it was buy one, get one free, so I picked up this. I almost picked up their Flask highlighter one, but it didn't have good reviews at all. And I was like, next, like, not about to happen. So this is what that looks like. It's definitely angled. It's also cute. Pink is my vibe this month, I think. And I'm usually not that kind of, like, pinky girl, but I'm just gonna dab in and oh, look at that color payoff. Ugh, look at the color dust. Okay, I'm just gonna go in over my cheekbone right here. This brush is very different. Let me show you what I usually use. What I usually use is this blush. I'm pretty sure it's from Crown because it's wiped off, but I usually use this. These are very different, but I like how that's applying. Let's see here. Also, I'm feeling really stupid right now because I meant to start with my eyeshadow, and I just got so excited about that Morphe brush that I didn't. But the eyeshadow look that I was planning on doing, I don't think it's really going to work now. We can try it. And the palette that I got for it is a very controversial palette in the makeup world. Not quite as controversial as Laura Lee. But the one that we are using is this Jaclyn Hill. Which one is this? What's the name of this one? Hold on, is it on this box? Dark Magic, is that what it is? Yes, it's the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic is what we're going to be using on our eyes today. But I'm going to go ahead and do everything else before I fail with this video. But anyways, that is what this blush looks like. Okay, I'm kind of glad that I started with this one to, like, try it, because I would not usually pick up this shade. And so I'm really, really glad that I did, because I like it. So, but anyways, I'll go ahead and do some other swatches for you. I'll swatch these two that were my favorite. So this is what Drama looks like. And then we'll swatch it. And that's it right there. It's not as pigmented as this one, but I do like it. Okay, and then going over into Queen. Ooh, okay, hold up. Ooh, okay, that's Queen. Dude, that's pigmented, okay? So, okay, wow, we did good. Me and Cody, we did real good. I like these so far, I do. The foundation's not my favorite, but it is growing on me. We're going to go ahead and go in with this e.l.f. Modern Metals palette. I told Cody I wanted this for Christmas. It's one of the only things I didn't know I was getting because, one, I'm nosy and sorry. But I had been wanting it for a long time and could not find it anywhere in the stores. Like, it was ridiculous. He ended up having to order it online, and I'm so glad he did, because look how cute it is. And so these top 3 are highlights and these bottom 3 are blushes. I'm thinking I'm gonna go in with this middle one. It doesn't have a shade name or anything. I'm gonna go in with this other crown brush that I got. This one's not as bad rubbing off. This one's also from the FabFitFun collection, from the fall editors box. I'm gonna tap that, and I'm just gonna be kind of like, I don't want like a pop-in highlight today, you know. I just want a good like mellow highlight, like I'm going to the movies, you know. Put some on my nose. I know people don't love forehead highlights, but I like it. So, and since I'm also not going as bold today, so it's just a little bit more. I like this. I don't think it's quite as pigmented. I'll go ahead and swatch a few for you. We'll go ahead and swatch this one that I used. And then that's what that looks like. We'll put it over here next to Queen. I kind of rubbed it in there on accident. Okay, but look how pigmented that is on the swatch. Maybe I'm just not seeing it right now. I do see it, but I don't see that level of pigmentation. I'm like 50-50 on this. Like, I'm impressed, but also it's e.l.f. So like, it wasn't the most expensive thing in the world, you know? So I don't know. That's how I'm feeling about that. Let's see. What else is left to try? We still have the brush, the setting powder, this Wonder Wand mascara from Kiate. I don't know what that brand is. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you. Okay, wow, this does not want to focus. Anyways, it is that Ciate brand. Never knew how to pronounce that. So that's what's left. Oh, and then also the Melted Metallic from Too Faced, and then the Dark Magic. So now that we have the majority of our face makeup on, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this palette. Let's see here. What I was originally planning to do, since I do have to leave today, was to do a very basic look, to go in with this Temptress black shadow and then this Power Cut and just do kind of like a smoky-ish eye. I'm a little hesitant to do that right now because of my face, but part of me is thinking we should try it anyways. I've heard that this Busted shade is patchy, and so I kind of wanted to try that, but it doesn't match my outfit. I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. Let's see here. So it looks really good on my finger. I mean, that was one swipe. Okay, let's try another one. Maybe they meant this like inside job one. Maybe that's what they meant was patchy. Okay, that's what that looks like, right? This one, my middle finger. That's not the best swatch, but I mean, on my behalf, it's not the best swatch. I wonder which one they were talking about wasn't great. Maybe it was Potion? This like mustard yellow. I mean, that one's okay too. Also, I'm not good at swatching with my left hand, so like part of that, like it would be better, you know? I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I had wanted to do. And I know it's not gonna be quite as good. And I don't have the best setup possible either. I think I'm gonna go in trying to find which of the brushes Savannah wants to use today. I think I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild just normal brush for the black. I'm gonna get makeup all over me because of these swatches. And I'm just gonna go in with that dark black. And kind of just, oh my goodness, wow. Okay, Savannah, take that off. Savannah forgot to put on her primer. Wow, you're doing great. Oh my goodness. And the finger I usually put it, Savannah's gonna put it on with her pinky today because she swatched stuff. Dabby, dabby, dabby. Dabby, 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 dabby. I'm not really worried about that little bit that I put on my eye. So this bag get covered up. Wow, Savannah's just all over the place today. Like, do you see how she's putting on I need to stop talking in third person. Do you see how I'm putting on the stuff with my pinkies? I look so dumb. Okay, so before I forget this too, let me find my e.l.f. brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Poof, just as a base color. Oh, I'm so mad at myself already. That one's kind of powdery, by the way. Not like too powdery. Ugh, the fallout's going to suck. Wow, Savannah, you really screwed up this video, didn't you? And this doesn't have to be clean. Like, it doesn't have to be really good because it's not, like, you're not going to see it. It's more just being, you know, laying down a clean foundation. Let's see here. Also, my foot is, like, so asleep. I kind of want to wake it up.
So apparently this is how Savannah decides to wake up her foot, just by jiggling it around in front of a filming camera. Fun.
Whatever. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the shade Temptress. Aw, I already got shadow, like, on my palette. Like, it's already not clean. Whatever. And I'm just going to dab this over here. This looks great. I'm so mad at myself. Y'all don't even know. Oh my goodness. Ow, my foot hurts so bad, guys. I might have to, like, take a break. It hurts so bad. I'm so mad at myself about this eyeshadow. Ow, my foot hurts so bad. Okay, guys, I apologize for that, for abruptly stopping. My foot hurts so bad. Still in a little bit of pain, but while I was gone, I went ahead and kind of washed my hands off just a little bit. My eyeshadow looks awful because I was in so much pain. And look, I already got eyeshadow. It's fine. So I'm just going to try and kind of smooth this out a little bit. I'm definitely going to have to fix this whenever I get finished because look, there's already fallout. Like, I knew that this wasn't going to be great. I needed to have started with this, and that's my fault, but we're still going to test it out for the sake of the video. And then I'm going to go to the movies looking like crap. Let's see here. That looks a little bit better. It looks a little... Who am I kidding? No, it doesn't. I'm a really big fan of doing your eyeshadow before you start your makeup because then you can clean up this fallout. And then you can clean up these curves, okay? Right now, it doesn't look good. And it's definitely not what I wanted to do. And how I wanted it to look and stuff. And it's gonna take a lot more work to fix it now. But who's mad? Not me. I don't know what you're talking about. So now that I have that shade on, I'm going to go in with my Lancome, like, base brushy thingy. And then also my Lancome La Base in the shade 01 to, like, low-key cut the crease. I'm so done with this already because it's not Jaclyn Hill's fault. Obviously, like, I wish that there wasn't as much fallout, like that wasn't as much of an issue. And the pigmentation really was good, at least on that black shadow so far. And from what I could swatch. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this and I'm just kind of smoothing it out along my eye. Kind of from like this inside crease right here over. And I'm doing that because I'm about to put down a shimmer shade. And it holds so much better when you have a sticky base for it to be at. I know some people use concealer. I prefer this. I got this because of my wedding. This fallout's making me really upset, but that's fine. Anyways, I got this because of my wedding. And I really do like it. I don't know if I'm going to go buy it again because it's really expensive. But yeah, so anyways, now I'm going to go in with the shade Power Cut. I'm going to start out with my finger. I just find it always applies better that way. That's what that looks like. I'm just going to dab it on there. I feel like this one's going to take a lot. I'm not seeing this show up as much as I would like. That's for sure. So once I've dabbed it on with my finger as much as possible, I usually go in with a brush. And just kind of go and make it more precise. But what is precision? What is that? We don't have that today. Savannah's not having the best day ever, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna go in and put some more. It is looking a little bit better, I will say that, but it's not near what I would want. So my phone started ringing and I'm filming on my phone, so that's why that happened. I'm running behind, if you can't tell. I'm supposed to be on my way to the movies like 3 minutes ago, and she probably thinks I'm ignoring her. But I just texted her back, so that's why the video paused. This is just a great, great video. And it's not one of those that you can just like refilm, you know, because it's a first impressions. So I'm going to go in with this like tapered brush and just kind of blend over here. We're about to have to make this video a little quick. Not that it wasn't that already. Okay, so this looks a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and touch up with this foundation. I wish y'all could see my floor right now. It is a wreck. So I'm going to touch up with the foundation. I'm going to put some right here. Right there. Let's take this brush. I'm so ready for me and Cody to move so I can have a better setup. I mean, I know that wouldn't have fixed me forgetting to start with the eyeshadow, but it would have helped, you know. So I know that this doesn't look perfect, and I'm going to touch it up just a little bit more still, kind of blend out this middle part some. I'm not completely happy with it, but that's my fault. That's not the palette's fault. I'm actually, you know what, I'm not that mad at it. It could look better. It doesn't, but it could. And that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to this mascara. Again, this is the Wonder Wand mascara. When I open it up, this is what that brush looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some of that on. Just do one little coat. Okay. Okay, so I'm not mad at it. For one coat, that's really not bad. I did get this in my Ipsy, so I did not buy this. But that is the first time that I've used it. I'm really not upset. I kind of like it. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my brows. I didn't get anything for my brows. Let's see if this color will work. I think there was a brown shade in here. There is a brown shade called Mojo. I'm a little scared that that's kind of dark. And I'm a little scared that, sorry. I'm a little scared that that's kind of light. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with, where is it? My It Cosmetics brow pencil, there it is. I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics brow power pencil. We also got this in BoxyCharm, but this was repurchased. I've already gone through that one a lot quicker. These don't have a lot of product, I feel like. And I know that my brows aren't in the best shape at the moment. I need to get them waxed. I'm going to go ahead and just fill them in a little bit. Just kind of a natural look, you know. I definitely need to trim them up. I love this product though. I will keep repurchasing this. Although I did tell myself, and I think I told you guys, that I'm going to stop buying brow products for a little bit. Like finish off the 2 that I have. And then try to use eyeshadow for a little bit. Just because I have so many brown eyeshadows that I don't use. Brown shadows are not my go-to look. And kind of see how that works for me. See if it's like a money saver. So I know that this doesn't look perfect or anything, but that's okay. Just going for a natural look, and I'm in a hurry. So I'm just going to go back there and comb these. But I do definitely recommend this. This is a very good product. So now moving on, what is left to try? Cody's going to come home and see this wreck on my floor. This is ridiculous. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and set our makeup with the Pretty Vulgar powder, the finishing powder that we got in BoxyCharm. It does come with a brush, but I'm kind of curious about this Kabuki brush. This is so cute. Look at this. That is so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. Aw, okay. I think that's my fault. At first it wasn't standing still, but it does have a flat... Jeez, goodness. But it does have a flat base. You can hardly tell, but it does. It does. And it's really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. Okay, got it. Made a huge mess, but I got it. So I'm just going to take this and kind of dip in. I've heard really, really good things about this powder. The only negative that I've kind of heard of is that it can leave the flashback. Oh my goodness. I just got it all over myself. No! Liz is literally downstairs waiting on me. I'm about to have to get this off of... I'm literally dabbing it off of my pants, you guys. This is such a bad day for me. And my foot's still asleep, and I'm gonna have to go to the movies with my half okay eyeshadow. And there's powder all over my carpet. Cody's gonna be so mad at me. I'm just gonna have to text him and be like, just don't. Like, just don't even try today because... Okay, to finish it off, I'm gonna go in with this lipstick. It is the Melted Metallic in the shade that has a bad word. It's called B Word. I'm Too-Faced. This does not match at all what I'm wearing today, but for the sake of the video... Oh, it smells so good. We're gonna try it. And then finishing off with this Cover FX setting spray. Ugh, that stuff stinks so bad. But anyways, this is the final look. I like everything for the most part that we used today. I do. I just don't think I like it together. Anyways, it's been a really stressful day and a really stressful video, so I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. Hope you all have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below and let me know what products you did like and what products you didn't. Have a blessed day. Bye, babes.